Hey guys, it's Joe from PocketNow.com, and you know, we do a lot of talking to our phones. Or do we? You see, we talk on our phones to other people. But today I'm going to show you one way of several of how you can actually talk to your phone. Let's go take a look. Alright, so when you're on a phone call, you're not really talking to your phone, you're talking to someone else through your phone, or you're listening to them talk to you through your phone. That's not what we're going to talk about here. What we're going to talk about is a series of different ways in which you can use your voice to interact with your phone rather than interact with or communicate with someone on the other end. So first and foremost, we've got the search widget. Now every Android comes with this unless Motorola or whoever else takes it out, and I don't think any of them have. What that does is it very simply lets you search Google for stuff, and it has this little microphone next to it. That's really where we first saw that you can talk to your Android and have your Android do stuff. Take that to the next generation, and you have the Google search widget, which is a little bit different. It's got this little G with a drop-down arrow next to it. Now what you can do with this is search for a whole bunch more stuff, but in the background it also adds a little bit more stuff that you can do, centering around something called intents. And we're going to get to that in an upcoming video. But for today, let's look just at this search widget. First of all, if you've got Android 2.2 or above, you can go out to the market and search for Google Search Widget, download and install it, and there you go. If you want to put it on your screen, of course, you'll want to go to Widgets and add it right there. Don't get confused with the search widget. This is called Google Search, so it's up in the G's alphabetically. So what can we do with it? Well, first of all, you've got this G. When we tap on that, it brings up this list of stuff that we can search for. You can search everything, which really is everything in this list. You can search the web, you can search for apps, contacts, just a whole bunch of stuff. And this is going to vary depending on what you have installed on your device and what you have configured to search. So if I want to not search my Kindle books, I can uncheck that. If I don't want to check my Dropbox files, I can uncheck that. That looks pretty good, so let's go back now. Now when I come down and tap on that list, I have a much smaller list, which means that my search results should come back more accurate to what I'm looking for, and they should come back quicker, which is always a good thing. So let's get in here and take a look now at what we can do. Of course, we can tap on the text box and just type or swipe in this case to get text input. That's not very cool. I mean, it's cool, but that's not what this video is about. So let's see what we can do. Okay, the first time you're going to tap on this microphone icon, it's going to bring up a tutorial. It's a very good tutorial. I'd recommend going through it. It only takes a couple minutes, and it kind of gives you some hints at stuff that you can do that you might not have otherwise thought that you could do. For now, we're just going to skip it, and we are going to do a search. PocketNow.com. And you could see I had a little text indicator there. It says, hey, that sounds like a website, and sure enough, right over here at the end, this bar is kind of green. It's got this little spoken text line next to it saying that I input this using text, and it goes right out to Google and finds everything that's related to PocketNow.com, which the first result is our website, of course, and then we've got some exclusives, and look at that, we just dominate the whole front page. So really cool, but what else can we do? Well, let's come back here and see. Joe Levi. Now, of course, that's me. So let's see. Right there, there I am. It's got all my personal information, so don't abuse it, please. But that's my contact. If I were searching for anyone else in my address book, I could just as easily do that and have access to all of it, and now I can do any of this stuff really quickly and really easily. It even has this, hey, did you really mean Joe Levi the person, or did you want to do a Google search for Joe Levi? So we're just going to go ahead and cancel that. If we want to limit things down, let's go ahead and see. I don't know if I have any music on here, but let's check and see if we can limit that just by music. And it looks like it's just bringing up a list of my music, which, that's okay. When we get into intents, I'll show you something really cool that you can do with music. What else do you guys want to do? What else do you want to search for? Anything that you want, literally, is just right there at your fingertips, and you can get to it through that widget. Now, here is your bonus extra tip for the day. You ready for this? What if you don't want to put that on your home screen? I understand your home screen space is very limited, so what can you do? Well, you can either put a voice search button, which launches the app just like that, which only takes one thing. You can't limit it like you can over here, at least not on the first screen. It's just bring up that speech. Or, here's your tip, find your search, that's your little magnifying icon, tap and hold it, and it will ask you what you want to do the first time. In this case, I can either use messaging or I can use voice search. I'm going to use voice search by default. Joe Levi. And very quickly, very easily, I've got my contacts again. So really cool, really powerful what you can do with this. Of course, this is just the tip of the iceberg, so make sure you stay tuned for our next video, which we're going to get into intense. And no, that's not intense. It's intense. You meant to do something. We're going to go ahead and show you that and some tricks on what you can do to make that very useful. Make your phone a little bit faster and more user-friendly. If you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and give us a thumbs up so that all of your friends know that you like this kind of stuff. If you haven't subscribed to our video channel yet, you're probably going to miss out on a lot of really cool videos like our upcoming speech videos. So make sure you subscribe to our channel now. It's free and it just helps you keep up to date with all things in the smartphone world. For Pocket Now, I'm Joe Levi.